The World's End is the conclusion to the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy from Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost. And to celebrate that, drink from a pub. The World's End. It's called Micah. Tastes really good, trust me. So The World's End is a new film from Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, and Edgar Wright. It's their conclusion to the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy, as I said earlier. They've done films such as Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and now The World's End. I'm going to tell you right now, before I get into my review, Edgar Wright is one of the most underrated directors in Hollywood right now because all of his movies are really great. I mean, Scott Pilgrim, the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy, yes, all of his movies are so underrated. But they have a cult following, but they never do well at the box office. So it's a comedy film, you know, all of Edgar Wright's films are funny. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. In my opinion though, I like Shaun of the Dead and then Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead by far was like great, it was original, so was Hot Fuzz. So I was really looking forward to The World's End. And I gotta tell you right now, The World's End is flat out hilarious and is definitely one of the best comedy films of the year. First off, there's so many things that work in this film. I mean, we're crying out loud. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, obviously the chemistry will always work. You buy the fact that these guys are friends. What I like though about this movie though, it's not just about Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, you know, it's about 5 friends. You have Bilbo Baggins, Martin Freeman, and you have 2 other guys, and I feel so bad that I don't remember their names, but they are really hilarious in this movie. All 5 of them, the chemistry work together. You really buy the fact that these guys are friends. And I gotta tell you, Simon Pegg definitely did steal the show. I mean, it was a different role that he took, you know, from Shaun of the Dead and from Hot Fuzz. This was a different role. What I like about this film too, I'm not comparing these 2 films at all, but it's almost like in This Is the End, The World's End. Each character though is funny. None of them feel left out, you know, for example, like Martin Freeman or the 2 other guys I can't remember their names. They're not like, you know, just there. It's not just the Nick Frost and Simon Pegg show. Those 3 guys are hilarious as well. It's so funny. And what I love about Edgar Wright, not only is it a comedy film and it's really funny, but it's also a well-developed story. Yes, it's kind of over the top. The World's End though, it feels a more cohesive film. It's a more well-developed film. You know what, this year, none of the comedy films that really hit the mark, except for This Is the End. But now I get to say that The World's End is definitely in there. Now the big question everyone's asking is that This Is the End and The World's End similar? Not at all. None of them I could like piece out all like this This Is the End. No. Completely different movies. The World's End is definitely one of my best films of 2013 so far. Flat out hilarious. I love the film. I highly recommend you guys going and watching this film because it is a great film. So that's my review for The World's End, guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.